so I was like, that doesn't bother me. Like
hello,
the
ladies
shit.
and gentlemen, boys and girls, and slayers of all ages, and welcome to SMITE. We're doing adventure mode for fun, I guess. I'm your host, as always, Nico Skillo, or Scottahawk, and the guy talking about SCP is...
Yo.
Riley.
It's your boy, Skinny Penis.
Oh, good.
Boy.
Oh, kill me. Violently. So, yeah, should be a good time.
I was gonna pick a color, but then I realized, like, Transcendence doesn't do fuck all for me in that situation.
I think it gives you health.
Does it?
Because I know other things that give you mana give you health.
Fuck it, let's find out.
Let's give it a shot. Worst case scenario, it does nothing and you trade it for a different item. Best case scenario, it gives you health.
The thing is, I don't know if I'll still get the power bonus from it.
If it swaps it from being mana to health, you should most definitely get a bigger power bonus from it. If it doesn't, then it might be a wasted item.
Only one way to find out. Fuckery la pussy.
Or not. Depends.
Depends on how much she screams.
Huh. That escalated a bit.
Hey man, you know, sometimes you get those screamers. You know, sometimes they're just like, oh god, it's just too good. Unless you were assuming something else, you sick fuck.
Wait. Wait. What else could I be assuming?
I don't know, you tell me.
I don't know, but considering it makes me a sick fuck, I'm gonna assume you assumed I was going for a berserk thing? In which case, you sick fuck?
Knowing you, I wouldn't even put it past you. Do you remember I am going for stacks?
I actually forgot. Which is funny, because I'm the one who was like, maybe you should give it a shot. Maybe you should let Soul know, too.
It is increasing my overall health.
Yeah. So, mana to health. Question is, are you getting power based on...
No clue. Oh, well, didn't mean to do that.
Good, my window just cracked. Metaphorically, I hope. Better be a lot of enemies over here.
Fuck!
Over there. Well.
I tried to last second use my circle to fucking push them back. Instead it swapped to my circle. I jumped forward and then he pushed me off the side because I was next to him. Fuck me.
Okay, she wants to do it that way.
I don't. Fucking group those motherfuckers up. I'm gonna fucking annihilate these fucks.
We have 23 stacks. Our soul has 2 fizz pen items. Let me do this, you do that. Because you're working on your stacks. Good job, Soul. You're fucking pretty. Where are you going, laddie? Well, that's a little unfortunate. That's a lot of unfortunate. Oh. Looks like you might want to stick around in the thing.
What?
Looks like you might want to not be a runner, because you're not quite done your stacks.
Yeah. So long as the random doesn't run it, I don't care.
Which is hilarious, because we've only ever had matches where the random has been the least geared and only one who actually should be running it. Are you? I'll tell you both to shut up.
I can also tell you we won't be beating the first boss.
Because of Soul's escape, we might be able to.
Nah. Well, I'm at max stacks.
Nice.
I'm not hitting any harder, though.
Okay, so it gives you more HP, which is fine for tank, but it doesn't give you any more power.
Nope.
You could build
next
Kukulin
match-
with a shit ton of
I think I'm
power
already
in this.
fucking tier.
You could build that guy with a shit ton of health. Specifically in this mode. Like, Transcendence, Book of Thoth, Stone of Gaia, the fucking
Warlocks.
Gauntlet of Thebes. Yeah, Warlock Sash. None of it would give you any power, but you would have a shit ton of HP.
Oh, okay then. That was interesting. I swapped from one ult to the other. Like a mid-ult.
That's interesting.
Yeah. Funny thing is, my triangle was still on cooldown. Well, this stance
Human ult.
ult was on cooldown. Yeah. Give me that blood forge shield, motherfucker.
Bloodfarge. We have a viewer.
Let me touch your skin.
Sorry, did you say let me touch your skin? Because I'm pretty sure that's not okay.
That's always okay.
Is it?
Nope. So the majority of the time it isn't. So I appreciate your enthusiasm, but you're useless.
That was awkward.
Come on. Bosses, where are you?
Beyond.
There you are. You said you can stop me. So here's my question, Morris. What are we planning on doing for the New Year's stream?
That's a wonderful question. I'm sure there's a lovely answer, but I ain't got a fucking clue.
Cause there are a few things we could do.
Benji's like, what we doing today, Scott? Right now, we're doing adventure mode in SMITE.
Adventure.
Then we have an 8 o'clock stream, and then we have the magical New Year's stream that I need to have posted everywhere so people know that there's going to be a 3rd stream today instead of just the standard 2.
Unless the second one just goes into New Year's.
That's a long stream. We could do it, and people would watch us, but, like, damn. What can we do for 4 hours that would still be interesting?
I don't know.
I also don't know.
Well, I just killed a bunch of things. Have fun getting over there. I'm gonna keep pushing forward while I still have my berserk farm.
Yep.
I no longer have my berserk farm.
Farm? Berserk farm?
Yeah. How am I supposed to farm health if I'm not berserk?
Benji says watch porn or play an hour of different games. That would imply we have to do 4 streams because I don't have a capture card that allows me to just swap between shit at will. Though that is an objective for 2018. Get a better capture card and probably laptop so that I can actually, you know, do stuff with that capture card.
Soul is just on the boat for a second and just teleport into the fucking...
I'm trying to think now, like, what are some things we could do?
Cry, be disappointed, die.
Welcome to our life. Main reason I bought a PS4 because Pornhub said they were gonna make a Pornhub app. God damn, that doesn't surprise me as much as it should from Benji.
If why that doesn't surprise me as much,
that doesn't surprise me at all.
You at all?
not the goddamn slightest.
You whatsoever.
Waves
Soul's
behind us.
stupid and doesn't
Soul's
understand.
retarded.
Told you we weren't gonna beat this. Oh, that was on you. Yep. Fuck you. I'll take my own life.
Alright, I'm the only one who's gonna have any life. And I don't have enough to kill a boss.
To be fair, I wouldn't have survived the roar. I only had like 157 health.
Since like 2014 and it's
to the boss,
so I'm hurt by it. Yeah, but like you have games, so you're fine. It's fine. Everything's fine.
I'm trying to think, like, what's something we could play for like a long period of time that we haven't played in a while? We haven't played Orcs Must Die in a hot minute.
We'd also probably both have to re-download Orcs Must Die.
No, I haven't.
You still have it? Damn.
Yeah, I was
How big
playing
is
a few
your
days
fucking
ago.
console?
Huh?
How big is your fucking console? Oh wait, no, you don't actually have any games.
I have quite a few games. It's just a while back, I just uninstalled a bunch of games I don't really play.
Okay, so then I would have to reinstall Orcs Must Die.
Yep. There's a lot of new stuff since we last played.
That's not surprising.
You know what? I'm gonna be tier. Zeus.
Mr. Giggles 187. Zeus.
This is laughable.
I hate you so much.
Don't worry, Scott. I'm gonna be making jokes like this into the next year.
That's not surprising. Honestly, I'd be more surprised if you didn't make shitty jokes.
Yeah,
I'd assume something is wrong with you.
What happened? I no longer have kids, therefore I am not dad.
The daddening has depleted. My dad bar has been emptied. That. Do I want to go pen or do I want to go crit?
Yes.
You're a fucking asshole. I'll go pen. If I don't do enough damage, I'll switch to crit. And you're building Transcendence. Alright, so I exist for the big enemies. Which I completely decimate. Nothing new there. I am playing Arachne after all. My single target damage is stupid. My lifesteal with just Aussie is stupid. Everything is stupid. This game is weird. I'm thinking, and honestly, like, the things that come up is, we could do, if we do one big stream, like from 8 till midnight, then it would probably have to be on something like, I want to say this or maybe Overwatch.
Oh wait,
possibly
here, let me
Payday.
Fucking take care of this. Later, dipshit.
But I'm thinking, like, if we do, like, an 8 o'clock stream and then an 11 o'clock stream, then we could get away with doing, like, I do some Digimon or something that leads us into whatever it is we do later.
Are you fucking kidding me? Great. I love this game.
That's because spiders are scary as hell.
Spiders are not scary as hell. Y'all are cowards.
Huh.
Excuse me, let me take this one. I need some, I need to deliver some right justice. And I decided to go with. Because my thing stopped on the edge and then I just fell through the ground.
That's weird.
Alright, well, fucking guess what we're not doing? Beating the first boss, because I am a shitter. And because apparently the ground isn't fucking actually the ground. Actually, I want this one. No, well, I'm not the only idiot that fell. Oh, Zeus might not be able to actually make it across. He doesn't have the movement speed.
Yeah. If he dies a second time, we surrender.
Alright, everybody. What? Oh, I saw your spiders. I was like, what are those doing here?
Not with that attitude, he won't make it.
Oh, yes. Please do. Get yourself killed.
I mean, if he does now, it'll come to one of us. And we already hit the 3 things, so we actually don't need him anymore. Essentially, if you get a DC before the door, you're screwed. If you get a DC after the door... Alright, so I need to stay back, because I have the highest damage right now.
Well, I'm not doing it. I still need my stacks.
That's the sad thing. I'm the only one who can, but I'm also the only one who shouldn't.
Well, fucking... I'm doing decent damage. 400, 200, 600...
I just noticed that you have a breastplate. Don't you also have Shoguns?
Yeah.
Maybe
However,
those...
I wanted to run some damage. No.
Well, I was saying, if you want to be able to survive boss hits, both bosses do both Fizz and Mage damage.
Yeah, but I'm still gonna get one shot by him anyways. I don't expect us to beat him.
I'm just saying, for a different run, maybe try that.
No. I'll build the way I want. You can't tell me what to do. You're my mom.
God, I hope not.
So do I. That would not be okay.
Benji says, it's okay, YOLO that shit.
I'll fucking kill you in your sleep.
Maybe not even wait till you're sleeping.
No. Depends how I'm feeling.
He's an independent woman that needs no man. I will slap you with a toaster.
You're half right. Not too sure about that first part, though. I might not need no man, but that doesn't mean no man will not need me. Especially if we're talking about Chitango standards.
Jesus Christ, we almost got screwed.
What happened? Oh, did he almost pick it up?
Uh-huh.
Fucking idiot. Uninstall your trash, kill yourself. Oh my god, so bad. Don't actually, but... Is it just me, or does it seem like a lot of the fucking people playing Adventure are just new to the game in general? The last 2 weeks, a lot of people who've been playing this game are either new or teaching someone who is new. In certain cases, there are people who are both. A whole bunch of people.
Yeah. Like, Call of Duty is usually the thing where you're warned for all of the new players. Not this year, it isn't. This year, I'm pretty sure World War II has less players from Christmas than any other game on this fucking console. And Battlefront 2 is still a thing.
I don't know, Battlefront 2 is doing terrible. It's definitely
it's lost. EA is not quite bankrupt yet, but they're very close.
Yeah, they're working on it.
Yeah. Well, PvE is a good place to learn the basics. The thing is, there's another mode for PvE that isn't this mode, and that's a lot less challenging. It's called bot matches. If you're in bot matches, you're allowed to learn how to play, how to build, all that crap. With this, you're not allowed to learn. Yeah, you're punished until you spend money or you get good. In some cases, both. Actually, in most cases, both. Example, this guy did neither of those things. You can tell by the way that this guy has no items, and he's bad.
Then we're on, like, probably, I don't know, the last, like, couple weeks of this game mode. if not the last week.
I still
Like, I
haven't
think
made it to
next
Hellheim.
update's going to be getting rid of this.
I don't know because I don't think they do the next update till like the 3rd week of January.
Oh, in that case, we've got time.
Like they take a very long break between Christmas and Season 5 starting. And that's the next patch is Season 5. If $3.2 billion only meant 5% of EA stocks, you think they're going to be bankrupt? Benji, that's how much they lost in a week. That's not how much they've lost overall. If you want to go into statistic numbers, $3.2 billion after sales, $4.2 billion pre-sale, because of all of the things that it takes to actually make a video game, and I think even before that they had already lost like 6.5 bill. Like they've been losing money very extensively for the past year. So they're not doing very good. The first game that started their trending downfall of we're losing a shit ton of money very quickly was Dragon Age Inquisition, which came out like I think in March. Then they lost a bunch of money off that. Then they lost a bunch.
They lost the bunny?
Not the bunny. They lost a bunch
Idiots.
of money.
How the fuck do you lose a bunny?
They're fast as fuck, yo.
Amateurs.
They lost a bunch of money off of Inquisition, then Andromeda, and then Battlefront 2 they've lost the most money off of. And that was like first week of sales. And then for the next year their profit assumption, like all of their stockholders and stuff are looking at how their stuff is doing now, and they're estimating that they're going to lose another $40 billion in the first 2 months. Yeah, that's why I think they're going bankrupt, Benji. Because I've looked at the numbers. Because I'm a fucking nerd. I'm a fucking nerd who looks at the numbers, even though there's no reason to. Wow, I'm not a stockholder.
Fucked him up. We might actually beat the first boss, maybe. If we can pull that off again, and given Zeus isn't retarded.
Given that I can get my ult back,
I'm going into my defense stance.
Given that I can get my ult back before he... It's at the end. Before he goes into his final
Zeus
swarm.
Is not smart.
Nope. Just lower that one.
Got it.
Take it. Alright, I need my ult back.
Ow.
I need my ult back now. No, 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 no! Shit.
Alt.
I don't have it, I don't have it.
Nope.
If I had it, we would have won.
Yep.
But I didn't have it because I'm bad.
I swapped it in my defense stance, probably. I wanted to see if I could, like, fucking damage him more before he got in. Once again, we lose because the random doesn't know what it's doing.
But yeah, statistically,
randoms are bad.
Yeah, randoms are bad. Statistically, EA is screwed in the next year or two, and yeah.
Unless the next unless the next Battlefield does really well. But a lot of people are saying that the next Battlefield is likely going to be a World War II aspect.
Actually, the next Battlefield is supposed to be Bad Company 3.
Yeah, but there's a bunch of assumptions, and apparently a lot of people fucking...
That was a leak from their stockholders.
Yeah.
Which, so far, are doing pretty good.
Well, in the end, we still don't know.
Yeah, in the end, we're not going to know until...
Not to mention, if you want to also go ahead and take a look back, people have been saying that like, oh, the next Battlefield game is going to be Bad Company 2 since Bad Company
3 since Bad Company
2 came out.
So here's another. Here's
Battlefield
Benji's.
3 was supposed to be Bad Company 3. Battlefield 4 was supposed to be Bad Company 3. Fucking Battlefield 1
We're waiting for
was
a random,
supposed
I'm
to
assuming.
be fucking obviously. Battlefield 1 was supposed to be fucking Bad Company 3.
Fun fact, Benji, Anthem isn't coming out anymore. They canceled that project.
What are the odds?
The company who was making Anthem was told to stop for money constraints. Like, they didn't have enough money to actually finish the game, so they were like, oh, we can't do that anymore. So it's either not coming out at all, or it's not coming out until next year, as in 2019. You know, assuming we get there before the world implodes, or Donald Trump explodes. Honestly, whatever comes first.
Oh, I feel like being a shitty person.
I'm just gonna do this again because it's fun.
Disappointed in me.
A little bit, yeah.
To be fair, I have a fuck ton of shred and some healing for the group. And I've got my horse.
The downside is the fact that you don't have a lot of healing. Literally, the only downside is how much healing you have. It's not even... Like, you have healing, which is awesome, and you have shred, which makes me very dangerous, and Uller kind of dangerous, assuming he has items. Which, considering how we've been doing today with randoms, he doesn't.
Considering how we've been doing with randoms for the last, like, fucking 6 days.
But, like... Yeah, there's a lot of things. I actually want to start looking up gaming news so I can point shit out. Anthem... Game. Cause I'm pretty sure that was a Ubisoft conference. Nope, that was at That was at EA for BioWare. Wasn't BioWare shut? No. Yes. No. No, BioWare hasn't shut down yet. They've been yelled at a bunch. Most certainly. What the fuck? Okay, that was weird. They're not shut down, but I'm pretty sure they're having a bad time with how their stuff is going. I need this. Gonna get that. And I'm gonna get Age of All again. It might have actually been a different story. It might not have been Anthem, it might have been a different game. I love that you're building Transcendence on Guan Yu.
Oh man.
I understand he needs it, but like... okay, so it was the same story. Thank you for clarifying, Benji. Either BioWare was shut down or they had a fallout. Either way, that sucks because they were actually. The thing is, I'm pretty sure the story that I was talking about was about BioWare's reaction to Andromeda and Inquisition, and that may have been what caused the fallout. So. We might actually be thinking of the same thing. Just I'm remembering the story, and you're remembering just the fact of the matter that they aren't a thing anymore. Uller. Hi! Have fun! Kill the big guy, so that you can have an easier time killing the small guys. There you go. Where are you, Ula?
I'm doing well.
Oh god, there's a little bit of latency. Not a lot of latency, but a little bit of latency, which is enough to be dangerous.
I blame Uller. Well, Uller doesn't have bad items for, like, low-tier shit, but...
He actually has a really good item, considering he's playing Uller. No, wait. BioWare Montreal was absorbed by another studio. Yeah. That's... that doesn't surprise anyone. 2017 has been the year of literally suck it nerd. Like, any gaming company is being purchased out by someone else, in most cases, either... in most cases, Disney.
Yep.
Like...
Disney or Microsoft.
Yeah. Like, there's a few companies that Sony owns, but really it's just from... It's, they have a deal with, Bandai Namco, which essentially means that they have full access to FromSoft, and that's it. Because...
Any and all anime games.
Yeah, essentially. Like, Microsoft and Nintendo do get anime games, but we get more of them. Same thing happened with Visceral. Visceral was shut down by EA.
Nintendo's always been like kids games, and then fucking...
They have a few things that are really like anime. Like they do get Persona games, but they usually get the Shin Megami Tensei ones, which are the ones where it's like, why is that on a Nintendo console? Like, you see Persona, and I think the worst thing in Persona is, oh my god, someone summoning their Persona by shooting themselves in the face. In Shin Megami Tensei, there's a giant dick demon riding a chariot. So, like, one of these things is not like the other. Like, the fact that Nintendo's the one who owns the rights to Shin Megami Tensei now is weird. But yeah, EA purchased Visceral and then immediately shut them down after they were given the rights to Star Wars. Once they were given the rights to the Star Wars license, they shut down Visceral, they shut down another company that had a really, really cool Star Wars game that they were going to be making. And then they released Battlefront 2, and then the owner of EA, one of their, like, leading dudes, was like, oh, nobody gives a shit about solo games anymore. Meanwhile, like, 90% of gaming is solo games.
Yeah, let's look at some of the most successful games lately that have been out there. Fallout 4, Skyrim Remastered, yeah, both of which solo-player games.
No online mode at all.
Closest thing to online is fucking mods.
Yeah, or yelling at someone in a
those
chat.
games' lives like extensively.
But like, when EA was going through, like, they've been in Dragon Age. Dragon Age was a solo experience. It wasn't supposed to have any multiplayer aspect ever, and they were like, no, we need to put in an online aspect. Then in Mass Effect 3, they put it in, and it was a neat thing, but it wasn't like, this is what's selling our game. It's just, this is what's giving us more money because people want to, make sure they can beat it.
Here's an online co-op mode.
Yeah, like, it was essentially just, here's co-op, and co-op is just a little wave-based survival fun. Like, the main game was still pretty good, except for the ending, which apparently everybody hated. I don't know, I didn't play it because I wasn't actually very interested in the campaign, because like the first half an hour, like
for 300 is on you.
Yeah, that's pretty neat. Yeah, like with Battlefront 2, the guy mentioned that people don't really like single player stuff anymore. Meanwhile, all of the games that sell really, really well have no multiplayer aspect at all, and the games that are multiplayer aren't exclusive multiplayer, and the games that are exclusive multiplayer
usually die.
Yeah, they usually don't last long. Like,
or you don't need PlayStation Plus to play.
In certain cases, like I think with Overwatch,
or just free to play.
Yeah, either it's you buy it and it's free to play online, it's free to play altogether, or there's something about the game that like makes it, like with Overwatch. Overwatch isn't a free-to-play game, and it isn't free-to-play online, I think. I don't know. I haven't tried recently. I remember I used to, and it was like, no, you have to pay for it. Go fuck yourself.
You need PlayStation Plus.
Alright. But I know that with Overwatch, they brought it out stating this is just something for fun, like a little fun arcadey shooter that is going to be online only, but its main intent was they wanted to bring out the game, see if enough people would like the idea, like it was just a random, maybe people will like this. Turns out people liked it, not because of the fact that it was an online shooter, but because of the fact that there was something, like, there was things in the game, things about it, that made it unique to other games. Like, with Overwatch, yeah, they have the loot box system, and yeah, that's usually a bad thing, and yeah, it's illegal now. But
it's strictly cosmetic.
Yeah,
in that game. Like,
but like in Overwatch, it started with like
pay to look cool.
Yeah, it was essentially they used the TF2 loot box system, even though with TF2 it wasn't loot boxes. It was just, hey, buy a hat, or in some cases, here's a hat. And that would determine.
Crazy. Like, there's apparently some items in that game that sell.
I have a hat in TF2 on my Steam that is now worth $2,000, but no one will buy it because of that. Plus, it won't let me sell anything. So.
It won't let. Oh yeah, you can't do any trading or anything.
You have to spend money on the game in order to trade items on the game.
I think you just have to spend money on Steam.
They changed. They may have changed it then, because back when I played,
how much money have you put onto your Steam account? Like, how much have you put in?
I've spent at least $45, maybe more.
It's a lot less than me.
Most certainly, but I also don't have a laptop that can run anything. Also, I have a laptop, not a computer. You had a computer.
Yeah, heavy emphasis on had.
Yeah, you had a computer. I have a laptop that has a hard enough time running DevPro, and that's like the most extensive game I can play.
God, not including games or anything, I put about around $1,000 on the Steam. $1,000.
It's a lot of money.
$1,000 as I ran myself into the ground. I wonder, can I
horse across? Can you?
The answer is yes.
Sweet. Well then, fuck Uller. We just skipped that entire thing, because fuck that guy. We got the one thing on that end of the ice, it's fine.
Yeah, the issue is Uller brought friends.
Well, that's because he's bad. At least COD still throws in a campaign, even though no one really plays it. But it's nice, it's there, which is nice.
Some of them have Spec Ops, which is nice.
Yeah, like they have offline
Zombies.
modes. Yeah, like in
they have bonus content. It's not just here, go kill your fellow man and get angry when other people use overpowered weapons that we refuse to balance.
With Call of Duty, it's
just GG.
It's you got a bad cough there,
sorry
buddy.
About that.
Smoker's cough. But yeah, like with COD, they have other modes. Like they have that. We have zombies, or we have survival of some sort, or we just have like special arcadey fucking shoot 'em up modes. And with I'm trying to think of another one with Battlefield games. Yes, it's still predominantly multiplayer is the big thing, but like they have an extensive campaign. It's not a very like in-depth campaign, but it's there and it takes a bit to do. So like you can do that and you can, have fun with it if you don't have internet or if your PS Plus runs out. Which is a thing on Battlefield. It's not a thing on COD. Hasn't been for 3 games, but on Battlefield I know that it is. And, like, those are the kind of games like, yes, this is a full-priced game, but you know what? It's a full-priced multiplayer experience that has more than just a multiplayer experience. Oh, shit, my spider's about to kill it. Alright, dumpster.
Wait. Oh, fuck.
I'm actually just bad. But, yeah, there's usually another thing in games like that where it's like, yes, this is a multiplayer experience, but there's an offline aspect to it, whether it be here's an actual full-length offline campaign, or here's a, like, whatever. There's always an offline.
Nope.
Yep. That sucked.
That was really close. If you wouldn't have fucked up with the wave, we would have got that.
Yeah.
Fuck's sakes.
That was my bad, again.
Fucking right.
Sorry, team. I'm sorry, team, I'm
so
bad.
apparently Guan Yu actually isn't a bad pick.
Yeah.
Actually, I'd argue and say he's a really good pick.
It might be better to build him with a little bit more cooldown so you can pop that heal more often, but other than that, yeah, that seems to be a good idea. Like, it might actually be a good idea to switch out kin size for Shoguns just to make sure you have max cooldown.
Yeah, but I need that power so I can actually get my Transcendence.
I know, but that might actually be the way to do it, is get max cooldown, because otherwise your heal doesn't come up fast enough. Especially during the boss fights.
I only have 5-second cooldown. Maybe if somebody fucking waited for the wave. Okay. That and I need the attack speed.
Why? Shogun's gives you more attack speed.
Does it? Oh,
yeah, it gives you 25% as opposed to the 15 kin size gives you.
Oh, yeah, I forgot they decreased it from 20 to 15.
They never increased it from 15 to anything. It's always been 15.
Really?
It's never been anything above 15. Because if it was, that would be incredibly overpowered for hunters, because you wouldn't be able to play any form of tank. And Benji says, only game I'm looking forward to but scared for is Red Dead Redemption 2 and Destiny 2's God of Mars DLC. Here's the thing with Red Dead Redemption 2. I actually have been watching gaming news recently. It's really weird. But with Red Dead Redemption 2, the lead dude for Rockstar has been spouting out for the last, 4 weeks, 90% of Red Dead Redemption is going to be based in the multiplayer, and there's going to be microtransactions out the ass. Kind of like in GTA 5, but worse, because in GTA 5 it kind of makes sense, because, you need to buy things with money, and the things in that game are very expensive. In Red Dead Redemption 2, most of the shit you need to buy, you can steal. You need a horse? Kill the guy who owns the horse, steal the horse. Bam. Done.
You need animal pelts? Kill the animals.
Yeah. You need ammo? Go kill a guy with the same gun as you and steal his shit. 90%.
Long story short, you want something, kill something.
Yeah, and then steal whatever that something may be. If you can't get it, you can he's like, what? Horse DLC, Civil War Arsenal DLC. Some other shit. Yeah, that's actually possible. They might make it so that...
It's very likely.
They might make it so, you have the base game, but you also can pay to, I don't know, get a horse really early, or get horse armor, because finger...
Get a special saddle that makes your horse go faster.
Or it gives your horse more defense or something. Yeah, some stupid shit.
Give your horse plus 12 dexterity.
Pay to give your guy a cloak. That cloak makes it so that you can never...
You know what I just thought of?
What?
Something we could technically do for a 4-hour
New Year's stream?
Talisman.
Yeah, that would be 2 matches. Hi, Kiba.
2 matches.
Lucky to make that 1 match.
Yeah. Lucky to finish the first match.
So we need to do a New Year's Eve stream, Kiba. You have any ideas?
Nope.
You are likely not to be joining us, but I thought I'd ask you anyway. Because you're never awake at midnight.
I mean, I don't have work for 2 days, so I could be. The problem is, I guarantee that won't be a thing.
Most certainly won't be a thing. So, you got back as we were talking about Red Dead Redemption 2 and the things I've learned from watching gaming news. which is the fact that a very large portion of that's going to be predominantly the multiplayer, and it's going to be filled to the ass cheeks with microtransactions.
What game is?
Red Dead Redemption 2.
Oh,
yeah.
Lovely.
Yeah.
Okay, 1 second.
So we were the one person in the chat, Benji, was like, he was like jokingly, well, they're probably gonna add a horse DLC or like a Civil War Arsenal DLC. Meanwhile, I'm like, maybe they'll add horse armor. Would it make sense? No. Would it be funny? Most certainly.
And then I made a joke about it getting armor that increases.
Yeah, like
dexterity.
stat increasing.
Dexterity. I thought of like
stat increasing.
Dungeons and Dragons. And when I thought of Dungeons and Dragons, I was like, oh,
we could do Talisman.
A long ass stream. We could do Talisman.
Yeah, 4 hours of Talisman from 8 till midnight.
What's up, you fucking pussy farts? Ah ha ha! Not that time. No, I'm getting pushed off again. You fuck.
Because
I wanted to see if I could keep kin size for the extra attack speed, but then I realized I had no lifesteal, so I was like, yeah, that's a terrible idea.
Yeah, Bloodforge is a good.
I put Bloodforge back in the build.
But yeah, like there's been a lot of things with games like that recently that's just been annoying. I better be able to buy trench coats in Red Dead Redemption 2.
Probably not.
Yeah, probably with real money though, or a sombrero with a poncho.
I think they had something like that in the first game, where there was like a little, like they had little like DLC that you could buy that was just outfits and stuff.
Yeah, just cosmetic crap.
Yeah. That didn't give you any stat bonuses, any sort, and even if it did, it was a single player game. You didn't really care much.
Yeah. I mean, that was a thing.
Shadows of War, where it's like, oh, what's that? You want to not grind for 20 hours, like every day, for like a week? I hope you've got a big wallet.
Yeah. They actually did that with The Witcher as well.
Yeah, that doesn't surprise me. That also explains why The Witcher went straight to shit.
After a while, like once the second DLC came out, it was like, oh yeah, so I hope you have a big wallet, because that's the only way you're progressing in any reasonable amount of time. Because otherwise, it's like, yeah, you could play for 400 hours and actually make this game worth it and do all of the like side quests and stuff. However, to an extent, you can't. So that's cool, I guess.
I think my favorite thing I've ever heard about pay-to-win is, I had a friend of mine that said that the Skyrim's Dawnguard DLC was pay-to-win. I was like, what? And he's like, well, you buy that DLC, you become the Vampire Lord, and all of a sudden you don't have to care about anything. And I was like,
bullshit, because I had an issue with the DLC following it.
I'm pretty sure this is before it actually fully came out.
No, it was after.
No, it was after it?
I played the Vampire Lord, I still came into problems.
So, there was a couple things about the Vampire Lord I liked, but nothing grabbed me as like,
Much better than the werewolf.
Yeah, like, and as far as I'm aware, the werewolf didn't get enough buffs to actually matter, so...
It got a decent amount of buffs. It's just the one big thing it had over the vampire was not losing health regen or magic regen during day. Like, that was the only thing that made it difficult.
Yeah, but
and even then,
fucking black
if you carried around like vampire
that.
blood drink on you, like you could reverse that temporarily, but
or you could just shoot an arrow at the fucking
currently I'm playing.
moon.
I think I'm gonna go for a werewolf playthrough because I haven't properly done one yet. Especially not since my PlayStation 3 got fried, so I gotta redo it on this. And I've got mods and stuff to make it faster. And by that I mean I've got mods that make it so fucking I gain experience faster.
So Benji pointed out...
Oh, here's an item that makes it so everything you do is one shot. No, I gain shit quicker.
Yeah, you just level up a bit faster instead of it being like game-breaking crap.
The same mod I downloaded when I was at your place. It's just the one that makes it so we level up faster. The most overpowered thing about that is buying as much iron as you can and just making a bunch of iron fittings. and then leveling up your smithing to like get like fucking level 10 within like the first like 10 minutes of the game.
Yeah, the first little bit of the game.
If you don't stop the grind experience of beating the shit out of your friend at the beginning.
I don't know what you're on about. I totally didn't kill that guy.
I'm surprised they didn't remove that from the game.
I love that. That's still a thing. Here's your tutorial friend. By the way, he's completely invincible. You can down him, but he'll just get back up and look at you funny.
Oh boy. I think this is the same hell we played with, or the
it is. It's the same. I was gonna point that out. This is the same soul we were with earlier.
Yep.
Benji says, you want to know pay to win?
Items,
Payday 2 skins, because, you know, plus 1 stability is pay to win in a PvE game.
I would disagree because that one fucking
he's
assault
joking,
rifle that
you asshole.
bullshit.
There's no way he's serious. Then again, it's Benji. I could be wrong.
I was gonna say,
in the PC version, you can get skins that give you like concealment boost or stability boost or accuracy boosts, but that doesn't really matter now, considering all of the crates that were recent, like all the recently released crates and all that, and a lot of the older ones have been changed. So you no longer need a quote-unquote drill to open them, like some of them still do, like the original, like I think 3. But all the other ones now, you can get them at the end of a fucking day just for fucking, like, beating a simple mission.
So you can just spam Ukraine job and get them.
So it's not really, it's not pay to win.
At this point, it's just...
On top of that, it's like, oh hey, your weapon
no, he's like, oh
plus
shit,
1
you not,
stability.
that was a thing. So he's talking about when it was actually like that, and it was like, oh yeah, you can pay, you get stability and concealment stuff, and better. Which, because it was changed, he was like, well, it was a thing. It's not a thing anymore, but it was.
Yeah,
for 2 months,
no,
it was Payday 2 was pay to win.
They had it like that, like kind of like a CSGO crate system, but then the fucking community lashed out, and they were like, all right, we're sorry, we just wanted to...
We wanted to
add
try it out.
Interesting. You guys don't like it? Alright, it's gone. It took them like 2 months. But, like, still, you know, it's a lot faster than other games.
Yeah. See, Star Wars Battlefront 2, which turned it off eventually, kind of, but it's still...
See, Star Wars Battlefront 2 that caused an international issue.
Literally caused a law against loot boxes. Which, is
not to mention, Payday 2 is only going to be a thing for, like, I think another year. Like, I think this upcoming year...
Is its last one?
Sometime... Yeah. Like,
isn't it supposed to be, like, in March? Like, in March?
Actually, I think it's around September, because I think it came out in September. But, they're
we'll have to look,
reaching the end of
their
IP contract, or whatever it is. Of course, the game will still likely be active afterwards.
Isn't it their own intellectual IP? Like, it's their thing, not a thing that somebody else made that they bought?
It's owned by, like, a separate, like, group, I'm pretty sure.
It was probably published by someone else, so technically they don't own it.
Well, I think the first Payday game was actually built off of the,
Was a mod?
The Half-Life, IP.
Was a mod, like a lot of other things?
Yeah, kind of, but like it was also a full
they
game.
weren't lying.
I think it started off
when
as
the
a mod,
die-hard fans of Star Wars said Star Wars is influential. I mean, yes, but not in a good way. Usually when people are like, oh yeah, this is an influential thing, it's usually a good thing.
Yeah, not in this case.
No. In this case, it's they're actively getting fucked. Disney. If it wasn't for the fact that Disney doesn't give a shit about the gaming side of their fan base, they'd probably be losing a lot more money than they actually are. But because they only gave EA, I think, like... I don't know. I think it was a small $2 million contract or something for Star Wars stuff.
A small one of $2 million.
Yes, which for gaming is actually pretty small, considering that's usually how much it takes to make a game.
I was gonna say.
Usually that's how much for the graphics engine.
The size and scope of the game takes way more than $2 million.
But like in things like that, usually it's like, well, 2 million is like making, I think Minecraft cost about that, maybe a little bit less.
Scott.
Yo,
try and save.
Hold Alt until end. That way we can actually beat boss, because otherwise there's no ghost way now. Yeah, like usually influential games are like, example, Mario. That was influential because that made sure that gaming was a thing. Like, it gave gaming more of a place on the map of like, this is media, this is an actual thing. Followed by Final Fantasy, which is, this is a story but interactive. Shit. I don't know if that was me or not. Ow.
Both.
We have bad. We have very bad. Oh no, Soul. Oh no, Soul. Sweetie, you're a fucking idiot.
It's alright, we might survive.
We survived! That doesn't mean we feel good about this.
I'll grab his attention, you lifesteal him.
Sap. Oh my god, I got 330 HP. What the fuck did I do?
Use your swear.
I got it! I'm the greatest! I've got another, like, 30 seconds! That's the only reason we've actually beaten that boss today is because Arachne lets her fly on the invisible webs of the sky.
A lot of damage.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm thinking your build now is the better build for Guan Yu, because you take a lot less damage and deal a lot more, apparently.
Well, I don't deal a lot more. It's just fucking...
I need to lifesteal.
Well, actually, yeah, no, because I think I get mana off of both my defense, or all of my defense items.
Yes, I think so as well. I can check, because I also have Shoguns. You don't get mana, but you get MP5, which might as fucking well be. You're indirectly getting mana.
Yeah,
then Rockstar like with Manhunt. This is a game where you can be a psychopath. But then someone took it to a new level. Yeah, that's accurate, actually.
Here, let me check. What does my mantle give me? Oh, my mantle actually does not give me any...
mana-related things.
It does, however, give me 10% cooldown, so...
Yeah, which is why I was like, maybe you should add Shoguns, that way you get 40%. So, Kiva, would you like to join us for a round of Smite Adventure Mode before we end the stream?
Probably won't be able to.
Okay.
Why is that?
I'm asking you if you want to do the next round. What do you say, Kiva?
Converting Terraria maps, it seems.
You have Terraria again?
Terraria?
Yeah, I've had Terraria. I never uninstalled it. It's tiny.
He has a good point. There's no reason.
Also, the last update
when I installed it on PC, like, it took all of 2 minutes. And that's because
I just had to convert all of my worlds to being the final version of Terraria.
Gotcha.
Yeah, because we now finally have access to the final DLC. Or
Are you
the final
fucking
update.
kidding me? I can get banished in my alt.
Yep. In this map, or in this mode, you can get banished in anyone's alt that doesn't already banish them. Like, Komozot's alt is safe, Arachne alt is safe, Freya alt is safe, but like, Guan Yu and Goobus, you are not safe. Fucking the bird, Ra, can get fucked at his alt. And that's just like charge and then pew, but if the geyser comes up at just the right time, you get screwed out of your alt completely. Terraria is like 105 megabytes, and we just got the 1.3 patch like 2 weeks ago, says Benji.
Baller.
So, maybe that's a thing.
What the fuck is...
if we wanted to be smartasses and Riley could get Terraria on PS4, we could do that.
Yeah.
I feel like I got meh from 2 people there. I don't know, because you both sounded like the most unimpressed motherfuckers alive.
Oh, I definitely said meh.
Well,
Soul, why are you hugging these motherfuckers?
because it's Soul, and apparently this Soul is autistic. Or something. Terraria was on sale for Christmas for $3. Oh.
I was gonna say that it's still on sale for $3.
There you go. It's not much. Not sure if it still is there. Or if it's still there.
It is.
Alright, well.
Just checked earlier.
Kiva is confirming. Terraria is still $3.
It's literally gonna be that way until I think the second. The first or the second. I don't remember when its deal specifically ends, but most of the deals end the second.
Yeah.
Oh god, Soul has to kill the thing.
Yeah, because we don't have any range. And I'm pretty sure those things have not quite universal shots, but damn well close.
Oh,
okay, they know.
Shooting
That's good.
at it. I don't think they know. I think they just saw it and they were like, "Oh, I should probably hit that."
Knowing and assuming are both fine. What's up, Kiva?
Another step towards victory.
Ooh, and I have enough to buy a legendary after this, or an exotic, or whatever.
This is gonna hurt me. Never mind, I made it. I'm awesome. Yep. Another exotic. Exotic butter.
Ah, back. The best thing is I have a little bit of crit on this build, and because you have Shoguns means I actually have a lot of crit on this build. Because you improve my already stupid attack speed.
Yep, and I create a whole bunch of pen for the team.
Yeah, which means I end up critting for like 700 damage.
Oh, and I steal those protections? Damn.
Yeah, Guan Yu's actually only mediocre. He's not bad, but he's not
I really should
good.
Get him to fucking do a
legendary.
Yeah, he's not far.
Also like to, but like I don't really know how he's supposed to be played right. I know a lot of ways of how he's supposed to be played wrong, but I don't know how he's supposed to properly be played.
Neither do I. That's why I just built him a mixture of defense and offense, kind of like I play tier. Kind of like how I play tier, only without Hydras, probably.
I think you could probably... no, you couldn't run Hydras because his abilities are active until the end of the Hydra's proc, with the exception of his heal.
Well, no. His heal and his dash and his circle you can cancel. His ult, however, not so much, but... I
mean, you can cancel his ult, but like... Canceling it preemptively is a bad...
And speaking of which, let me just fucking...
Alright, this actually does make sense for me to be dealing with some of these assholes. Huh, spider cannibalism. Motherfucker, let me go.
Y'all might want to hurry up.
Yeah.
You might want to hurry up fast.
Oh yeah, I also noticed something hilarious. Remember how I made that burn deck with Taya in Duel Links?
Mm-hmm.
I then proceeded to win a few duels, and I noticed that's what you're supposed to do. Taya's supposed to be a burn duelist.
What a bitch.
Like, she's a really awkward mix of burn and fairy beatdown, and it's really stupid. Because she gets cards that boost specifically fairy monsters that are really good, but she also gets a bunch of cards that do ridiculous burn damage, so it's very confusing. Like, she's the epitome of a very confusing character.
Well, we're gonna make it the Surtur. I don't think we'll beat him. Given two of us have
Suck on it.
deaths. And the fact that we're fucking melee characters.
Yeah. We're really, really banking on how much damage I might be able to do. Tigress says Happy New Year's.
Who?
Tigress from the chat.
Oh.
Tell her we said
shit,
Happy New Year's, bud. Oh, she just got off. Well, fuck you then. I'm not really sure.
Oh.
So after the stream, or when you get a second, like when you're dead or something, send a message to Tigress saying Happy New Year's. I will also do that. Whenever we're done, because chances are when I die, we're probably fucked. Because Soul doesn't do enough damage and you're Guan Yu. And Soul's about to die again! Mother of fuck. Heal, you psycho bitch, heal! What? She said that and then got off. Yeah, well, you should have told us faster. I didn't get a chance to say it back. Oh, so you should also do it, Benji. You motherfucker. I am actually going to look at something when we go up. I'm just going to pop that there. Does that also have a vent thing, or is that just here? Nah, it's just here. Damn it.
Yeah, it's just here.
I thought that there was something you could do that'd be really cheeky, but they also thought of it, so fuck me, I guess. Huh. Oh. Like, why is there no insta-heal? Well, that's because you're still over there. Soul is mentally broken. You broke our soul mentally.
Yeah, that's alright. I was sent in a message.
Was it to Tigress saying Happy New Year's?
Yeah.
What a nice guy.
Who else would I message? I told everyone I won't be talking until next year. Come
on, take a step back into the thing. Or not. Oh boy, that's a fucking... it's a bad...
Hey, buddy, come here.
He already has one on him.
Yeah, stop fucking...
Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. Shitty shit, shitty shit, fuck shit. Oh damn.
Yeah.
Oh, shitty titties. Shit.
Oh, I thought he was doing his thing.
No, luckily. Unluckily for Soul, because she just got fucked. Now he's doing it, now he's doing it. Ow.
Ow.
I don't think we're killing Surtur. I don't have enough lifesteal, and he's just fucking... He hits you so hard. Oh god, no, I'm dead. Oh god. That hurt a lot.
Come on.
Son of a bitch! That killed me. No, it didn't. The boss is legit killing...
Fuck me.
The boss is legit killing a Spire with fire.
good.
Well,
Props to the people that beat us in the fucking highest difficulty.
those guys have so many items. Alright. Give me a second. I have to BRB, and then we can do another one if you want. If not, we'll end the stream.
Well, are we into this? Well, let's just end the stream here.
Alright. Well, then I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. Comment, like, subscribe, and hit the stupid little bell if you want notifications on when we stream or upload other things. And we'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.
Fuck off.